Every year, millions of tons of pork are consumed. A delight of irresistible tenderness and unparalleled juiciness. This ancient delicacy has conquered palates worldwide. But how are pigs processed in the factory to obtain the delicious meat? We visited a meat factory to discover how pork chops are made. Tender and exquisite pork chops awaken the senses with their delicious flavor and culinary versatility. Their balance of lean meat and fat provides a juiciness that makes every bite an irresistible delight. The chops are extracted from the pig's loin. Pigs are one of the most ancient mammals domesticated by humans and have played a significant role in agriculture and food production in many cultures throughout history. Pigs are primarily raised for pork production, which is a significant source of protein in the human diet. Pig farming is carried out in swine farms. These facilities vary in size, from family farms to large-scale industrial complexes. Pig farming is carried out following animal welfare and management practices, as well as specific food safety regulations. First, high-quality breeding sows are selected. Sows are bred for reproduction and are responsible for giving birth to piglet litters. Once sows are pregnant, they are moved to gestation barns where they stay for about 3 months. The gestation period for sows is on average 112 to 120 days. During gestation, sows receive a proper diet and regular veterinary care to ensure their health and the health of developing piglets. When it's time for birth, sows are moved to farrowing barns where they give birth to their piglets in a more controlled and clean environment. Nursing sows care for their piglets by providing them with nutrient-rich milk for several weeks. This is essential for the early growth of piglets. Piglets are very precocious and will attempt to suckle within minutes of being born. After a nursing period, piglets are weaned from the mother and moved to weaner barns, where they are provided with specialized feed and water. During this stage, piglet growth is monitored, and they are ensured a clean and comfortable environment. Once weaned, pigs are transferred to grow-finished barns, where they continue their development until they reach the desired weight for slaughter. Their feeding, health, and welfare are constantly monitored during this stage. A pig will drink between 2 and 8 liters of water daily. Pigs receive a balanced diet that includes grains, proteins, and other essential nutrients for their growth. The supply of clean and fresh water is crucial, and pigs are ensured constant access to it. Farm workers provide daily care by observing pig behavior and ensuring their well-being. Pigs receive regular veterinary care to prevent diseases, treat health issues, and administer necessary vaccines. Biosecurity protocols are also followed to prevent the spread of diseases among the animals. Once pigs reach adulthood on the farm, they are transported in covered trucks to ports for export. Pigs are periodically unloaded from farm trucks. They are transported to processing plants where the slaughter and transformation of meat into pork products take place. Shortly after pigs arrive at the factory, they are stunned with electrodes through special machines. This is done to ensure that the animals do not feel pain during the slaughter process. An electric current is applied through electrodes to the pig's head to induce insensibility. After stunning, the bleeding process begins. This involves cutting the arteries in the pig's throat to allow blood to flow and drain from the body. Bleeding is a critical part of the process, as it ensures that the animal is completely bled out and prevents blood from remaining in the meat. The pig's hind legs are hung by a hook. These hung pigs are then washed with hot water to remove all the blood from the body and to facilitate the removal of the pig's skin. Hot water helps loosen and soften the pig's skin, making it easier to remove. The skin is removed using a machine called a dehyder. This machine uses rotating rollers and brushes to strip the skin from the pig's body. Pigs move through the machine while the brushes remove the skin. Although the machine does most of the work, workers supervise the process to ensure that the skin is removed properly and that no residues are left on the meat. After the skin is removed, pigs are taken out of the dehyder machine, and a worker rehangs them on 2 hooks to facilitate the process. Next, pigs are briefly burned over a flame to dry the pig's skin and burn off excess hair. Then, pigs are introduced to a machine to clean the burned skin. In these factories, pig skin is carefully separated. Pigs have a strong body odor, so they need thorough cleaning. Therefore, the pig's body is washed in 3 stages. After washing, the back part of the pig is cut. Factory workers make a cut along the pig's abdominal cavity, usually in the shape of a T, allowing access to the internal organs. Factory workers remove all the organs from inside the pigs. These organs are cleaned and hung on hooks. Viscera such as the liver, lungs, heart, stomach, and other internal organs are carefully removed from the pig's body. Some of the byproducts are collected for further processing into specific products such as pork liver and sausages. Viscera and organs that are not used in specific products are properly disposed of. Next, the work of this automated robot is to cut the pig along the spine. The robot cuts 15 pigs every 2 minutes, meaning that over 10,000 pigs are slaughtered in a day. During the robot's incision, water is sprayed 3 times from the other side to remove blood from inside the pig. After splitting the pig in half, it is placed in refrigeration chambers. In these massive refrigeration chambers, the meat is cooled to a temperature below 0 degrees Celsius. Once frozen, primary butchering takes place. This involves separating large areas of the animal, such as hams, loins, ribs, and belly. Experienced workers perform the butchering of pigs, dividing the meat into specific cuts according to market needs and quality regulations. The cuts are separated and classified according to their final destination. Hams and shoulders are large cuts obtained from the pig's hind legs. Specific cuts are made to separate the hams, which can then be processed in various ways, such as cooked ham or Iberian ham, to make delicious pork chops. The first step is to select high-quality pork loins. Loins are a lean and tender part of the pig and are ideal for making chops. Loins are located on the top of the pig along its spine. The pork loin is placed on a suitable work table. It is visually inspected to check its quality and remove any unwanted fat or tissue. One of the distinctive features of tomahawk chops is the long bone left intact. To create this effect, a cut is made near the end of the loin, and a portion of the bone is removed. Workers make precise cuts on the loins to separate the chops. The cuts are made around the long bone and around the loin to give it its characteristic hatchet shape. These cuts must be uniform and of a specific thickness, depending on market preferences. After forming the tomahawk chop, any excess fat or unwanted tissue is cleaned. Once the meat is ready, it is placed in a specially designed plastic bag for vacuum packaging. These bags are known as vacuum bags and are heat and pressure resistant. The plastic bag with the meat is placed in a vacuum packaging machine. This machine sucks all the air out of the bag, creating an airtight, oxygen-free environment around the meat. Once the air is removed from the bag, it is hermetically sealed to prevent air from returning inside. Each vacuum-sealed meat package is labeled with relevant information, which may include the packaging date, expiration date, the type of meat cut, and any other important information for consumers. Vacuum-sealed pork meat packages are typically placed in refrigeration rooms or freezers to maintain the freshness and quality of the meat until they are ready for distribution. They are then distributed to supermarkets, restaurants, and other retail outlets for sale to the public. Give the video a like if you enjoyed it and share it with someone who might be interested. Also, subscribe to this channel and activate notifications to continue learning.